Merry Christmas 2019. I want to read you my holiday letter, Christmas letter that I sent to family and friends. I'm recording here in North Carolina where we are visiting family. There's some dogs running around. There might be some wind noise, but hopefully you'll enjoy this letter. It's called 2019, Building Amor. Jackson and Dylan Stafford in Mexico. This summer, my older son Jackson and I spent a week in Tijuana, Mexico to build a house for a family we'd never met. The trip was Jackson's idea. He is 12 and he loves attending Wednesday night youth group with Micah, a best friend since kindergarten, whose father Mark is a minister at the church. Last year, Jackson came home one night with a question. "Can we go with the youth group to Mexico to do Amor, to build a home?" he asked. Marissa and I agreed. We agreed to the trip, and 6 months and 3 weekend fundraisers later, 2 rented vans left Los Angeles. Heading south on a Sunday afternoon, we crossed the border and drove east. The infamous wall was now between us and home, tall, long, and brown, snaking for miles. Reaching the camp, we pitched our tents on a bare field. After dinner, we sang songs around a campfire under the starry sky of Mexico. It was something I had never done before. Early Monday morning, we woke in the dark. The sun rose on us as we ate our breakfast of eggs, beans, and tortillas. We wrote our names on brown paper lunch bags filled with self-made sandwiches, cookies, and fruit. We left the camp and drove on bumpy roads to our build site. We peered out at life so different from California. Stray dogs everywhere, sidewalk vendors, always hand-painted signs and unfinished cinder block buildings, everything coated with dust. Each build day was a visual victory as our home came to life. Monday morning on a bare plot of earth, we built an 11-foot by 22-foot wooden frame, which we filled with buckets of hand-mixed concrete. Tuesday, standing on our fresh foundation, we erected the walls and pulled them plumb. Wednesday, one team wrapped our walls in chicken wire and felt paper, while a second team nailed the plywood for a pitched roof and lay sand and tar roofing paper. Thursday, we covered the chicken wire walls with 2 coats of stucco, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. We had the key ceremony Thursday afternoon. Standing around, smelling like stucco, we presented our family with the keys to their new 2-room home. From an empty space on Monday morning, they now had a roof to keep off the sun and rain. They had 2 windows. They had a door that locked. We offered prayers and blessings. Our family shared their gratitude. There was mucho Spanglish flying back and forth. We high-fived, we hugged. Each group was gifting the other. Back at camp, after taking my last solar shower, 5 gallons of heavenly sun-warmed water from a black plastic pouch, I suddenly did not feel well. Maybe I had food poisoning. I was not sure what was wrong with me, so I sat down in the shade on the edge of the camp. I bowed my head, but instead of throwing up, I wept. I cried in a way I have never cried before, different even than when my sister died unexpectedly, the weeping of some dam breaking inside me. The experience, going to Mexico, sleeping on the ground, waking in the dark, holding a hammer or a shovel or a saw all day, lifting and measuring and seeing a house rise, singing around a campfire, eating a lot of beans and salsa, talking with fellow parents and kids, and speaking with our recipient family. It was all physically distinct, and it was mentally distinct also. This work was not gray. This work was black and white. Monday morning, there was nothing. Thursday afternoon, there was a home. The clarity of building a home washed away some wall deep inside my heart. Supposedly, we are close to being a house divided, people forever seemingly offended. Yet here was a united house, unambiguous, direct and good, and weep worthy. It was the best week of a very miraculous 2019. Thank you for sharing it with me. Thank you for letting me share it with you, with love and hope for a great 2020. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, All the best to you and yours, Dylan.